Okay, so this chapter will be revising. Let's see. First of all, we talk about the theme or the title. Whenever we talk about the title, students, the very first thing is, because titles are always important for any of the chapter. Why? Because they tell about the theme, the main theme, what the theme is. So they suggest about the theme, and very important, within 2-3 words we are able to know about the whole story. So this chapter, letter to God, when we read the title, we are able to know this is something writing letter to God. But here I would ask you a question. Do you have the courage to write a letter to God? Letter to God. Then you may say, no ma'am, we haven't seen God, but and we can't write a letter. But a number of you may be saying, yes ma'am, we have written or we write. How we write? If you remember, we have done earlier, we have done diary entries. Okay, diaries. What do we do in diaries? We write, we express our feelings. Okay, we express the feelings, and we talk to ourselves also. We number of talk to God. Ourselves also is talking to God, because what our scriptures tell us, that God lives inside us. So when we are talking to us, we are conversing with God superpower at that moment. A number of time we directly talk with God also. A number of time when we are in some sad moments, we are having some sort of problems, we talk, we converse with God directly, we ask his help, we seek his help, so that we come out of that problem. So this letter is having the same thing, just like that, letter to God. Okay, let's revise what is the chapter about. First of all, let's see the chapter in brief. This is the story of whose story? It is story of Lencho. Lencho, if you remember, who was he? Lencho, he was a farmer. Okay, he was a farmer, and this story counts his hardship, extreme faith in God of this poor farmer. Okay, this story tells about him. So how, what sort of hardship does he got, and how with the help of the faith he come out of that problem. So this story tells about all, speaks about that. If you remember the story, uh, let's first of all talk about the characters, then we will do the main points also of the story, so that you recollect the points. Okay, first let us talk about Lencho. Okay, Lencho, he was a farmer, main character of our story. And what about him? If we talk, he was very innocent. Okay, was he? Yes, he was very innocent, and he was such an innocent man who had deep faith in God, because innocency proves our faith. Okay, so this man was very innocent. He had deep faith in God, he had deep faith in humanity, he had deep faith in whatever happening is happening for good. Okay, so he was an innocent man, and he was very hopeful man. Okay, how he was hopeful? Because he, although he was getting through many problems, but still he do not lost his hope, and he retained that hope, he retained that faith, and that one day the things will be improving upon. Another thing was in his, he was very caring for whom? For his family, for his children, he was very caring. Okay, when they were frustrated, they were in sad mood that the crops were spoiling, so he helped them out to gain faith, that don't worry, I will be talking with God. Because he was innocent, he said, I will be talking, I will be writing letter to God, he is there, so nothing wrong will happen, and will be having again a normal life. So this caring nature, concerned nature, he was very concerned to the family, so he showed this attitude. Now he was very responsible as well. Okay, how he was responsible? One minute. He was very responsible. Very responsible. How? Because the moment when he saw that something can't be done now, nothing, the crops have been spoiled, and now nothing is to be can be done, because they have to eat throughout the year with that crops only. it was their only means of surviving. So now he took the responsibility that it's okay, whatever is done for my family, I will stand. He did not feel frustrated at the moment. He feels that I will be standing again, and will have the courage to stand, to talk with God, to talk with that supreme power who has given me both, my family both, so that we again live a normal life. So he took that responsibility over him. So whatever way he did, he was able to do that. Okay, so these points which I have told is are something. If you are asked in 1 mark question or in MCQ, so you just take the points. He was very concerned, he was very careful, he was very hopeful, he was very innocent, caring, responsible, and having deep faith in God. Okay, deep faith in God, that is also his one quality. So these sort of qualities you can take in short questions, and if long questions come like writing character sketches and all, you can expand these qualities, okay, with examples like concerned, how he was concerned, okay, how he was caring for his family, how he took hold of the responsibility he took over his shoulders, that how he will be helping out his family members. So this you can with examples you can expand your answers. This is about Lencho. Okay, now we talk about the postmaster. Now postmaster, if you remember, who was he? The person who helped the Lencho, postmaster. He the man who's physically who was very fat, okay, and but looked like he was inactive, but actually he was a very smart person, very good human being he was. Though he was fat, but he was amiable. He was a fat, if you have to write for his physical features, you can write he was a fat man, but he was amiable man. Amiable is very kind hearted, who helped the people in the need. Okay, in the need. How did he? When he read the letter of Lencho, so it was he first, he laughed over, he and other post employees, they laughed over him, but then he became serious and he thought, no, uh, this is a matter of faith, so I should help this man to retain his faith in God. So this way he did it. He was a social man, was he? Yes, you can say he was a social man. How social? If he would not be social, he would not have able to convince the other employees that you help me, I want to help this man, and if you give me some money so that we can help all together to retain his faith in God. So this way he was very generous. He was very generous man, very kind-hearted man, and who had, who felt that such a innocent man who was writing a letter uh, should be believed over and should be helped over. So this way, this is about postmaster. Now we talk about the post office employees. Okay, if you remember, when the letter came, so these post office employees, they made fun with postmaster. Also they made fun. They were the according to Lencho also, these people were what he called them, bunch of, he was bunch of crooks. He called them bunch of crooks. Why he called? Because he thought they were very emotionless. God has sent me 100 rupees, and those 100, out of those 100 rupees, only 70s were given to him, and the rest they have stolen, they have taken. So he called them. So, and they laughed over him. So he thought they were laughing over him. So they maybe have stolen his money, because they knew it, what I was doing and what I was writing, I had written. They may have seen my letter. So this way he called. But actually, were they bunch of crooks? For some moment we feel like they were emotionless. Okay, for some moment they were emotionless, but actually they were not. Okay, they were not emotionless. When post master became serious, he wanted to help him out. So what he said, what he said, that you help me out, I want to help this man. So do they convince? Yes, postmaster employees were there who helped the postmaster, because alone he would not have maybe not have been able to collect that much money, 70 rupees. But these these post office employees, they took the responsibility, equally responsible they became, and they took money and helped with the money. So they were very respectful. How they were respectful to postmaster, to this postmaster. When postmaster said that please help me out, I want to help this man, they convinced, okay sir, we are ready, we are there with you, and whatever you say we'll be doing. So now onwards they stopped making fun. Okay, these are all about these persons. Now this was about characters. So now I think you will be able to expand your character sketches. If you write about the theme, take all these points and make your answers accordingly. Okay, now we come to the highlights, the main highlights, the main story of the chapter we talk about, the main points. Okay, last we are, so what was that? Just wait please. This is the last slide. Okay, so what the chapter talks about? This chapter talks about Lencho's faith. Okay, it talks about Lencho's faith and his faith in God, and he's talk about rain, when he wanted good rain so that he can good crops he can get, but actually there was no. So at the wait, and then rain brings hailstorms. When he was waiting for the rain then brought hailstorms. But Lencho has firm faith in God because he was having deep faith in God. So he hoped that one day God will be helping out. Although the hailstorm has completely destroyed his crops, but here he is having deep faith that he will be doing, God will be helping him one day. So he writes a letter to God to help him, and then he asks him to send 100 pesos, 100 rupees from God. He asks this much money because this much money only will be sufficient to do again, to start with the new crop to sow in his field. So postmaster decided to help Lencho so as to retain his faith in God. So when the letter reached to postmaster and his employees, they all laughed, they made fun, but then postmaster decided that he will be helping Lencho to retain his faith in God. So he collect 70 rupees, 70 pesos, and then Lencho gets angry when he receives the money. When he saw the letter, he thought that the post office employees have stolen the money. Okay, so he writes again letter. He said, I got 70 rupees, 30 rupees, where have gone? These people, these groups, bunch of groups may have stolen the money. So he rewrites a letter. Okay, so this was the chapter about. I hope you may have recollected the points. So read out, prepare this chapter and the 2 poems I have given you, so that we revise well for the exam. Thank you.